tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then
when I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some man charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to make me fight Q-tip, at least I need. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile dance, my do the pepper seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines, the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Step by 17 and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unleaded fuels. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Bust the rhymes coming through from the Flip Mode Squad. Boy Scouts who I be. Straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome. Bringing all you rockers to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be. Flip Mode is the squiddo. Bust the rhymes, break it down like this.
Yo, which, throw my flow. Me, bo. Throw them type right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. I step up in the place and yo, I step correct. I got that head nod that make you your name. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to like the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect.
Welcome to one of the NFL's signature venues, Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, our draw features two from the AFC. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling our running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They go right back to ETN. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
ETN's got the first down and more. And he'll head out of bounds at the opponent's 35. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
His game is off to one heck of a great start and bringing his offense along with him. They crossed midfield after that run, and now all eyes on that offense focused on the end zone.
We're set up at the 35 now. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. It's Sanders out of the pistol. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Let's go now.
Now run here, ETN. He'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and it'll be first down, Colts.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Pass is cut at the 9. The stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Here we go. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
ETN runs it in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Valus Jones now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. Working quickly here.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Another throw from Mahomes. And once again, they can't connect. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long. Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Case. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 37. Gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver could easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Working out of the gun, Sanders. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment.
Okay,
Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little fight of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Just finds its target. That's Hill. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
19 Lions. Go.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. He completes it in traffic. They're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means 1st and goal is coming up.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set. Lions.
The throw now is Sanders. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. They'll throw it again. Has it in close. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts now lead by 10. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Gibbs. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the 1st play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Mahomes to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
On first down, it's Gibbs. This is ahead for about 5. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there and make that stop.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
This is Gibbs on second down. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. And we'll pause now. Looks like we had an injury on the play. Working to identify who it was. And, yeah, it's Jahmyr Gibbs who's getting looked at by the trainers. Third down, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with... Fourth down coming up.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They pass on that long field goal. Would have been 55 yards. They're going for this. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Connection made to Shaheed. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Called in by Gray. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Into traffic, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Again, left side for Gibbs. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Yellow.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted.
You know exactly what I don't like there, Kate. It's only first and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
19 sides, 19, 65, 65.
Sanders going to throw here on first. He beams one deep right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you think your defense is giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback's steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Seven guys. Seven. Go street.
It's Sanders out of the pistol. Escapes out to the left. He's trying another one deep. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. Good running. Leaps off about 7. They're still short. Fourth down coming up. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's first and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
First and 10, here's Jones. Solid blocking there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Gets him holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up third down.
Third and long for him here. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there. Unable to bring it in.
Little knocks it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10. They'll start the second half with ETN. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
ETN again. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. manageable 3rd and 2.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. 3rd and short, Mostert. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. The Colts ready for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. It's fielded at the 14. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And they round it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's 2nd and 2. Austin makes the grab downfield. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs taking the lead some in the 3rd.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
The Chiefs will set up for
Mahomes throwing for 2. They draw just the right throw, and we're tied. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. Just like that, we're all squared up here in the 2nd half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? You know who Steven is?
No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT.
So many of these NFL facilities we travel around and we see signage all over the place. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's about protecting it offensively, and it's about doing just that, taking it away defensively.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop. The Colts adding a man in the secondary here. 3rd down coming up. Mahomes. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And the Colts get to him. He goes down. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Jones finds the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. He fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed out at the 35-yard line. This, our last play of the quarter. Here's ETN on first down. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So we're through 3 here. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Here's a give to ETN. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Sanders now on third down. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down. Punty muted out now. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. Starts his return from the 23. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Chiefs make over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Back to throw Mahomes. This finds Austin, complete. And he will be stopped now, but what to like about that effort?
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
This is Harris on second down. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for second down. Staying on the ground with Harris. Crosses midfield, still going. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That's completed right side. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They got 24 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
For a Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
To the air, Mahomes. And the first down pass set away by a defender, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Blitz coming, Mahomes. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. He'll throw it. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. 16 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Working inside the red zone. Catch made by Austin. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Trying to run in, Harris. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Has it in close. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. Little tacks on an extra point. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10. The throw now with Sanders. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen, and now it's third down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising, Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Looking to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Hey, 43, 15, relax. 15.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Gets everything he has under this throw. This goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the fourth quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too. Yeah. Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Put some power on a deep one left. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. The coverage team is there as he feels it. Almost nothing on that return before he stops. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. With Sanders out of the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again following the sack. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Here's ETN on the give. He hits a wall, stumps at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. The outcome's decided here, but we've got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play.
Defenses at this level, really any level, will let you run it there all day, every day, and twice on Sundays. You give up yards, even a healthy chunk of them. But just flow to the ball and make sure he's brought to a halt well shy of that 1st down marker.
Desperation time here on 4th. And he gets home and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one. So score this a win for the Chiefs. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the 2nd half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.